Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel All About Alex, and if you're new here, welcome. I would love to have you subscribe and be a part of the All About Alex family. I do a lot of family type videos, homemaking, cleaning, cooking, organizing, and things like that. And if you like this video, please give it a like. It helps my channel to grow, and leave a comment and let me know what you think. So we're starting out here in the front porch area, and as you come up on the front porch, I have my little flag here, and I just thought it was so cute. It has butterflies all over it. And then you go a little further and I have my little sun here. I just thought that was adorable. And then on the porch I have my flowers that are dying from all the heat. But I have this little sign here that says Hello Summer. And then I have my homemade welcome sign here. And I just did a DIY with that. Some leftover wood that my husband had and some letters that I got from Walmart, I believe. And I just spray painted it, painted the background, and glued them on. And then on the door, I have my door decor. I just love it so much. It says Hello Summer. It's so pretty. And I added the burlap ribbon just to make it hang better on my door hanger there. But I just love it so much. So we're gonna go in. As you go into the house, the first thing you'll see is the entryway. And on the back of the door, I just have this Home Sweet Home sign. If you want to know where I got everything, guys, I have a video up called my summer home decor haul. And in that video, I tell where everything is from. And then these two things, they always stay here. This is just a key hanger, but we don't hang our keys here because we come in through the garage most of the time. But I thought that was really cute. It has our name on it, and it says, "Our home is just a little house, but God knows where we live." And then there's just a W over there. And I have my plant here, my tree, my faux tree. And then here I have this beautiful mirror that we've had forever, probably almost 20 years now. I just love it so much. And just the detailing on it, it's so pretty. And on the table here, I got this table from my mom. I think it's like a little bar card, I'm not for sure, but I just love it because it came from her. And I have this faux plant here. And then this actually turns on. Let me see if I can turn it on here for you guys. So it says hello. I just thought that was so cute. And then I have this here. Actually, all of these things turn on. Let me turn them on for you. So that's what they look like. My candlesticks that are always there. So that's what that all looks like together. And down here in the bottom, I just keep extra footies and things for people because we're a no-shoe home. So when people come, I offer them footies to put on their feet if they want. And then I have this little basket here with a blanket inside that we got for our housewarming. And then I have this little decoration here. And it's just like a lime slice. And then this pillow that I made. I just got some fabric and filled it with some stuffing and sewed it together. So that's that. So this is what the entryway looks like. And then as you go here, this is the garage area that we come in at. And there's nothing really new here except for what I have on the doors. So on here, I have this sign here. It says no bad days. And then on this sign, it says hello sunshine. So I really love those. And then we have our bench here that my husband made for me. And it just has room for us to sit and put our shoes on. We have all of our jackets here. Up here, I have decor that always stays there. And then I just added this little home sign here. So that's it for that area. And then as you walk into the family area or the great room, this is what it looks like if you're looking at it from the front door. So we'll head on in. And if we go this way, we have my bookcases, and up here I have a plate and a plate holder and a lantern, and then that's our family photo there. And then down here, this decor usually stays here. I kind of switch it around a little bit, but normally this is just stays here, and I add to it or I take away with the seasons. But I wanted to keep it very somewhat simple for summer. And then we have our fireplace mantle, and our TV is above the mantle. And I just have some candlesticks here that I love. That one's so pretty. Pictures of my grandbabies. I have this dough bowl here, and it just has these little jars that say live, laugh, love. And then I have some little bowl filler there, and our beads that have our W on it for our last name. And I pretty much have the same on this side, a candle holder there, and then pictures of my grandbaby. And I have this little figurine that one of my sisters in Christ got me for Christmas. And then this is our mantle in our fireplace area in our hearth. So on the hearth, I'll give you a look at it all together, and then I'll zoom in and go in closer. But this is the hearth area. My husband built this fireplace, guys, from scratch. There was nothing here. This was just a wall, and he built all of this. He's so great. So here I just have my 2 candlesticks here that I got from the Goodwill, and I just spray painted them. And I got the candles from IKEA. And this is the hearth. And then on the other side, I have a basket that I love. It's so pretty. And inside of it, I just have a couple extra blankets, and then this sign that says summer vibes only. And then I have my vase here that stays here all the time, and I just usually change out the greenery or the flowers that's in it. So I got this summery type bundle here. I'll go in so you can get a better look at it. I just thought that was really, really cute. And it's very inexpensive. I want to say it was like $8. And then on the other side of the bookcase, I just have more pictures of my grandbabies. I made this book here. Well, I didn't make the book, but I recovered it with some scrap paper and hodgepodge and burlap ribbon. And then on this one, I just have these faux books and a candle that smells so, so good. Hazelnut cream, it smells so good. And it's from Walmart. And then this thing usually stays here, and I kind of just redecorate around it. And then up here, I have some greenery and a beautiful vase. And this stone here that says love. And then up there, we have a picture of my father-in-law that passed away. And we have this decor here that I added with another lantern. Okay, so as you go over, we have my new plants. I just got these, guys, so say a prayer that they make it. I'm trying to start over with some new healthy plants. So I have those there, and I have their cousins over here. And these are all new plants that I just got, because my other ones were on the struggle bus, so I decided to start over. And then down here underneath my side table, I have this little tray here that I've had for so long. I love it so much. And I have some beads in here, and I have this little summer bowl filler green ball, and I have a sign that says home sweet home, and then this lantern here. And it just has some green moss in it, but I thought that was really cute with the rope on it. And then up here, I have a picture of my grandbaby, Aaliyah. And then I have this vase here, and it just has some vase filler in it, some summer vase filler. And then I have my lamp, and that rounds out that table there. And then over here is my love seat. And I just have a throw and my regular pillows that I always have on the couch. And then I have this new lemony pillow here. To just add some color and some festiveness to the area. I'm trying to add more colors, guys. I'm trying to add more color. Okay, and so then on the other table is another lamp and another picture of my grandbaby, Ava. And then I have our coasters and another bundle with a beautiful vase. And I put this together myself. And then down here, I just have another bowl with some bowl filler in it, some summer bowl filler down there. And that rounds out that table. And then over here, I just have this little bench that we got from my husband's grandmother before she passed away. And my curtains. And then I'm gonna spin around and I'm gonna show you the coffee table. That's the girl's toy box there. And then this is the coffee table. And we'll go in for a closer look. So I have this greenery here. I just thought was so cute. So cute. And I have these beads that I painted myself. And this thing usually stays here. And then this candle usually stays here. As you can see, we've used most of it. It smells so good. And then we usually just put our remote controls back there, just so they're always handy. And I just have it setting on this pretty little placemat that I keep there just to protect the table from scratches. And then on this couch or sofa is some new pillows that I switched out. We always have these brown pillows on the couch. So I just switched these out for different pillow covers. And then this is a new pillow cover that I got from Amazon. These I already had, and I just usually put them away for either spring or summer. So that's what that looks like. And then as we go into the kitchen, I'm gonna swing you around and we'll see the pantry. So this is the pantry. And I added this cute little sign here. It says easy peasy lemon squeezy. I thought that was so cute, just to bring some color into the kitchen. And then I didn't add too much in the kitchen, just some pretty towels. So we have these towels here. They say squeeze the day. So that's that area. And then I have this here that I made with one of the towels that came in that bundle, and there's a pot holder and a button. And up here on the island, I have this little vignette here. So it just has our Wi-Fi for our guests. And then here I have some lemons, some faux lemons and limes, some more beads there, and this bowl here that I actually got from the dollar store, and I made a candle out of it. So it's so cute. And I actually made this too. This came from the dollar store. It's just a glass plate and a candlestick holder. And I just glued those together and made that. And that's that area. And then back here, next to my coffee and tea bar, I just have our cutting board that is monogrammed with our W on it for our last name. And then I have the succulents. And it's sitting on top of one of my cookbooks. And I have another faux lime there. So that's that area. So then over here on our table, nothing's really changed on the table. This always stays here. I just have some faux apples here, and then our salt and pepper shaker and some coasters and toothpicks and things like that. Just the necessities. But this is this area here. And now we'll go outside and we'll see the back patio. So as you go out, I have this little table here in the corner. It just has a welcome sign and some faux plant. And then this is my husband's lounge chair. And this is our little living room setup area where we sit and watch the kids play. And this is our fire pit. And we have a little rug here. And I have some pillows here on this chair here. And then we have another little table and two more chairs. And back there, we just have the girls' slide and their table and chairs. And that's my husband's grill area. And then I have this little table here that was built by a brother in the church for me. And I just put some flowers in there, some faux flowers, and that little sun thing there. And this is our backyard. We have plenty of space for the girls to run around. I just try to make it look pretty and lively. And then over here, I'll go out here and show you. This is the tree that we planted for my god baby that passed away. His name was Josiah. And so we have this tree here. And my husband put the spotlight there, so that comes on at night. Just shows the spotlight onto his tree. And so I just added this thing here that has his name on it. And then also this here, this little sign here that I thought was so cute. It says, "Our memories will last forever. Though we are now apart, your soul is up in heaven, but you'll never leave my heart." Love that. And that's his little tree, his little baby tree. He was 3 years old when he passed away, so we just try to make sure we remember him in everything we do. So this is a view of the house. If you're looking up at the house from the back, this is what it looks like. And I really love it. Like my husband and I, we still want to do a few things to it, but I really like it now. It's very peaceful out here. We got our little mat. And that is pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Please let me know if you did. Give me a like, subscribe, turn on your notification button so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a video. And I'm so grateful for your time. Thank you so much for choosing to watch my video. I really appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day.